people, hope you're doing well. I'm not going to start with how this pandemic has affected us. I'm sure you'll be rolling your eyes if I do. What I will, however, say is that even though we have overcome the initial shock and are somewhat on the road to recovery, we will be fooling ourselves if we think that we will bounce back to normal on the flicking of a switch. The circuit as we know it will take a while to complete. As our society in general moves into protection mode, can marketing still be effective? Here are my top reflections on how it can. Firstly, when it comes to developing creatives, focus on the right brain. It's the part of the brain that is linked to empathy, connections, relationships, time, space, and depth. Our messaging and creative should therefore focus on generosity, humility, and human connections, instead of being a hard sell. Avoid using images that focus on the abstract and have literal connotations. Studies have shown that ads that connect with the left brain are performing better during the pandemic. That all makes sense. It's a reflection of the collective societal side. As people, we are kinder, more vulnerable and reflective, as we are stripped of all glamour, spending days in lockdown. So speak the language that your stakeholders are likely to connect with. Remember, the nuances of your brand voice is more critical now than ever. Secondly, content is king. Cliched as it sounds, we are consuming copious amounts of content, more now than ever. Death by webinar is a real thing. But whether we like it or not, content in various forms is keeping us sane and connected. Use this opportunity to expand on content outreach and reach out through native advertising. Whether it is through exclusive gated content or specially curated videos, now is the time to get on with it, creating relevant, useful, and feel-good content. Even if you can't go out there to film new footage, go through your canned content and curate footage that can build a new narrative that connects with your brand, aka content stacking. Number 3, remarketing. New leads are hard to get, given that we have cut back on marketing spends, and people are not in the mood to start new conversations with brands. But what about the old ones? Those already in the pipeline? Can we nurture them, give them something that helps them make decisions? How can we reinvigorate the pipeline? Start a remarketing campaign using programmatic, activate your AI bots to scale, rekindle relationships with partners who can help you reach your pipeline. Even if numbers are not overwhelming, it's a low-hanging fruit that is most likely to convert. Number 4, flexibility and agility with agency partners. As media consumption habits change, competition goes down, but surprisingly CPS go up. You need to think on your feet and access trends and data to adjust your media mix. Consumption of digital entertainment and news from credible and traditional news outlets have risen. Therefore, it's time to make changes to your programmatic mix, to be responsive to ensure effectiveness. Well, that's all from me. Before I end, I'd like to quote Warren Buffett: "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." This is your time to shine, so own it and come out stronger. Thank you.